I'm a little bit stressed, if we're being honest. I think it's possible I didn't put that much thought into this. Truthfully, I just want this channel to be a little bit different than other jiu-jitsu vlogs. I don't want this to be another place where you can go get a million shitty YouTube instructionals, because you can get those a dime a dozen. They're not really worth much. So here's my question for you. What do you want to talk about? We can talk about literally anything, as long as that literally anything is jiu-jitsu related. Today I do actually have something kind of big and heavy that I want to talk about, so I hope you're here for it. We need to talk about people leaving their jiu-jitsu teams, because sometimes it's a good idea. Something that people don't talk about nearly enough is the fact that some jiu-jitsu schools, and dare I say some jiu-jitsu teams, they suck a lot. It's okay. Some schools suck. Some people suck. Thus is life. Keep in mind, although I'm saying that I condone it, it's still a pretty taboo subject in the jiu-jitsu community. And as somebody who's left 2 teams before, I think it's probably worth mentioning that there are good reasons and there are bad reasons to leave a team. Good reasons: that team was a toxic environment. You weren't getting what you were paying for. You were asking for instruction and not receiving it. Or, Lord forbid, you were at a McDojo. What's a bad reason? Your ego, bro. Your ego. But at the end of the day, whether your reasons are good or your reasons are bad, just make sure you can back up your decision. Make sure it's something that you can stand by, because once you make it, more often than not, there's no going back. And even more than that, and I cannot stress this enough, I'm a huge advocate for open communication. Keep an open dialogue with your professors, with your training partners, whoever it is that you feel like you need to talk to. Keep that line of dialogue open, because if you're not feeling something and something's just not working out, more often than not, all it takes is 2 people sitting down and discussing it and making everything better. If that doesn't solve it, feel free to leave. It's probably not the right place for you, but you also have to give it a fighting chance first. So what happens now that you're gone? Where do you go? Well, this is the part that probably needs a little bit of finessing and a little bit of humbling on your part. Before you go anywhere else, it's a conversation you need to have with that instructor. And it needs to be respectful towards your old instructor too, of course, but you need to let them know, hey, this is where I'm coming from, this is what happened, and this is what I want out of my new team. I think it's important to identify those things and have that conversation with your instructor or your potential instructor so that they know exactly where you're at. Because the last thing a new instructor wants to do is take on somebody who clearly has baggage and who clearly is going to disrupt their team. You want to avoid that at all costs. You don't want to be the guy that goes in and disrupts whatever a team has going. And last but not least, remember, with your new team, you're going to be an outsider at first. You're going to get that ass beat. You're going to get that ass kicked all day, every day. Because you're just another guy off the street, regardless of what your belt level is. You're just some but new stranger that's coming to a gym that has a bad rap with another gym. And the people that have been there for a while, they're probably not going to take kindly to that. Or they're not going to act super warmly to that. So expect to be an outsider for a little bit. Earn your spot. Earn your way, show that you can be a part of the team, and everything will be fine. But just remember, it's a tough decision, and there are tough ramifications because of it, so don't be surprised when shit's a little bit hard. Shit's gonna be a little bit rocky, and that's fine. Just remember that ultimately, the goal of everything that you just did was to find the right place for you. And it doesn't have to be the first place you try, but make sure that you put yourself out there and make sure you put yourself in a good, conducive environment that's right for your learning. Because I can speak from experience, the most important part of finding the right gym for you is finding an instructor that teaches the way that you best learn and finding a place that has quality teammates. And that's a video I'll get into on another day about what a quality teammate is or what a quality training partner is. But for now, just focus on finding that right coach, because the right coach can make all of the difference. I've seen good coaches I've seen bad coaches, and I currently have an incredible coach, and it makes all the difference. The difference between good and great is substantial, so find great. I just want to make a disclaimer that I've also had some incredible coaches in my past teams. And it's worth mentioning that most of the people that I've worked with have been really, really great. Hell, my most recent coach, his name is Justin Kennedy, black belt under Brasa. One of my best friends. To this day, love the guy. So ultimately, just remember this. It's a big decision. It doesn't affect just you. It affects your current instructor, your current teammates, your future instructor, and your future teammates. Because let's be real about this. Jiu-jitsu teams, more often than not, are families. So there's going to be hurt feelings. There's going to be grudges. And that's something that you need to come up with a decision for yourself on whether that's worth it or not to you. So keep that in mind. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it. If you did, please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, do the notification thing. I don't know what you're supposed to do on YouTube these days. I'm just reciting what I hear on other channels. So let me know what you guys want to see too, because I find that to be really, really important. I want this to be interactive. I want it to be something that you're a part of as much as I am. So thanks guys for watching. Take care and stay healthy on the mats. Bye.